right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, what is going on for you? This is a weekend read. If you like me doing these on the weekends, let me know. Drop a comment. I'm doing this in lieu of a live today on Friday. We might change up the schedule of the YouTube live. So again, I'd love to hear your comments about that. What's a good time for a live? Just want to make sure I'm listening to all y'all, what you want. This is a Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aries, Leo, Sag reading, an energy reading for the weekend. So much is going on this weekend. I'm going to make videos about all of these things. The new moon, the full moon in Gemini happening. The, let me see, I got my little list here. Chiron retrograde in Aries going direct on Saturday. Gemini full moon happening Saturday also. Venus goes retrograde on Sunday. The solstice is happening on the 21st, and Saturn square Uranus on the 23rd and 24th. So we've got a full week of astrological hybrid videos coming at you. A little bit of card pulling, a little bit of astrology, a little of this, a little of that. All right, so that's what's coming over the weekend and into next week. Let's see what's happening for you guys. This is a new deck. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Thank you, Heather Hines. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so excited to have this deck. I mean, you guys send me some amazing things. I just want to say thank you. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. See why I love this deck? Every cycle is a higher opportunity. I have recently, right? I've been talking about this, about the spiral, about how you can come across the same lesson, but you're wiser every time you come across it. So that's a really interesting card. And you contain the entire universe encoded within you. All right. So this is, to me, this is like very powerful energy, empowering energy. It feels like the universe is just trying to remind you here a little bit that it is working with you. It's not trying to stump you. It's not trying to shove you in a box. It's not trying to make it life hard on you at all. It's just about surfing the energies that show up, and all of those astrological things that are happening in the cosmos create these opportunities, right? Create these opportunities for learning. All right, so let's see. Let's see where we go. All right, my darlings. Empress underneath. Taurus and Libra. High Priestess. 8 of Swords. 7 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Oh yeah, Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands. Some conversation happening here. Taurus, Libra, Cancer. Could be Sag here. That looks like actually Leo. 2 of Swords. Magician, Aries, 3 of Swords. Okay. I feel like there's a conversation that wants to happen, but both of you are a little stuck in your old mindset. Okay? Look at this. So 2 and 3 of Swords around the Magician, 9 of Wands and 8 of Wands around the Queen of Wands. We're getting a lot of 7, 8, 7, 8s, 8, 9. Okay. So you're coming to an end of a cycle with a person or with an opportunity here. I feel like you might not have spoken to this person in quite some time. There might be a little bit of, bad blood going on between the two of you. I do think there's love there because, like if you don't, the opposite of love is indifference, right? If you don't care, there's no anger, there's no frustration, if you don't care, it's just like, whatever, right? But I feel like you do care about this person. I feel like they care about you. And you're showing up here as, hey, I'm working things out for myself. I'm dealing with my own stuff. I feel like this person wants you to deal with their stuff. They're confused. They have mindset issues. They're also somebody who doesn't really communicate. They are silent, right? The High Priestess doesn't talk. you have to ask her. Okay, you have to ask for information from the High Priestess. The Empress is a different matter. The Empress freely gives information, shares things with you. High Priestess, not so much. High Priestess is like, what do you want to know? And, you know, like, will answer the question, but won't elaborate, right? Like there's this very narrow band of communication. High Priestess is also intuition. And so part of the reason the High Priestess is like that is that she expects you to do the work of your own intuition. So when you're asking your intuition about things, sometimes it takes a little bit of effort to decipher what the clues are, decipher what the communication means. All right. So that can show, especially when it's up against this 8 of Swords and 7 of Cups. I feel like this person you're dealing with might be, I don't want to say manipulative. I want to say somebody who is trying to hide or trying to confuse you, trying to hide the real message, not wanting to talk, closed mind, you know, you got to come to me kind of feeling. All right. Cancer, Taurus, Libra, and I'm going to say Gemini here because Magician is Mercury. But I also see Mars, like in the Magician, it's like active energy, but I feel like this is Gemini. So you might be dealing with someone who is very mercurial, not, you know, or you could be the one who's very mercurial. But I almost feel like you're the one who is like, look, this hit the rocks. You guys had some conversation or something that didn't go very well. And I feel like there's some hurt feelings around this. I still think this other person is really, you guys are both blocking each other. I don't see any conversation coming out right now. I feel like you would have to ask this person, you would have to say, I want to have a conversation with you in order to facilitate that. I don't see this person as coming toward you. The High Priestess doesn't do that. Okay. 8 of Swords is a closed mindset. 7 of Cups is confusion. I think this person is a little confused as to why this relationship or conversation isn't going well between you. This 9 of Wands energy. Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I think there's a little bit of regret here that it's not sort of easier than this. I do feel like you are moving forward in an easy kind of way, though. I do feel like you're going to move forward. I feel like the other person is kind of just like, I don't really want to talk to you about this. I'm not really coming towards you. Just forget it. So I do feel like you kind of release yourself. There's definitely some miscommunication. 7 of Swords and 5 of Cups. I feel like you guys have not either spoken honestly to each other in a while, or there was some lying or some behind the back stuff that really makes it hard to come back together. And I almost feel like you're both a little bit like, you got to come toward me. I'm not going to come toward you. So if we go back to the Oracle deck, I do feel like you are moving on from this. This connection is a spiritual connection, but I feel like this person is not interested necessarily. They might be a little too closed-minded about things. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. You have the entire, you contain the entire universe encoded within you. So I feel like you kind of just go, okay, honestly, if you're not willing and I'm not willing, then maybe this doesn't happen right now. Okay, maybe I'm just going to move on. I'm going to do my healing work. I'm going to move forward in my life, and I'm not going to really mess around with this anymore. I do think there's love between you, but I think there's kind of a parting of the ways here. And I think you kind of both are not listening to each other. And, you know, it's a little sad. It does feel like an ending to me, but it doesn't feel like a permanent ending. Because I see now Magician is the number 1. So it's like, I'm looking out for me. That's where that Mars, that Aries energy comes in. Gemini is about the stories we tell ourselves. So I'm like, I'm not listening to you. La, 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 la. I'm not listening to you. You're not listening to me. Let's call the whole thing off. All right. Please talk to me a little bit about the High Priestess. High Priestess, tell me what's going on here. Six of Swords. This person's moving on. World. Moon. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this person is moving on because I think they're a little bit confused as to your perspective, honestly. But I also think that they're kind of like, I don't want to put the work in. I'm afraid of what you might say to me. I'm afraid of the truth. I'm afraid of what you might say to me. So I'm going to run away. I'm not going to come toward you. I don't want to hear it. I do think that you, Eight of Wands here. I love this Eight of Wands about moving forward. I love that. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, yeah. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Hierophant. I do feel like there's another person, maybe an earth sign. But this person that you're dealing with right now could be a water sign. Cancer and Pisces are showing up with that person. Cancer, Pisces, I feel like you're showing up as yourself here in this fire energy and this Gemini energy here. Taurus and Libra may have some relevance, so I will look at Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, and then I'm getting Taurus over here. So I'll look at all those. But I feel like there's somebody better suited. I feel like you guys are ill-suited. And it just means you're not seeing eye to eye on things. You guys have a different idea. This person chose a different path. This can be an ideological split where you guys don't see eye to eye about things right now. And it's okay. It's all right. That's part of this relationship's cycle. It's part of, it's a cycle. This is a cycle. It doesn't mean you're not going to come back together in the future. It means right now this person is working off fear. They have a closed mind. They're not willing to put in the time. I do see here Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Cups is like moving on. That's the one that's missing here. I feel like you're moving on toward an earth sign. Like I said, earth sign, there's Gemini. Okay, I do feel like you're moving off, maybe even Libra. So maybe an air sign with some earth. All right. This person may not have told you the whole truth. They may not want to say. They may be like, a little bit like, if you don't know, I'm certainly not going to tell you. You know that game where you have to guess what's going on with someone? All right, roll. Yeah, eye rolly. Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue on with this fire sign. We're going to look at Taurus and Libra. Taurus and Libra, Gemini. There's Taurus again. Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. So, all right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll go deeper into this reading. But this, I think you're leaving behind. All right. Okay. Link is below, fire sign. I'll see you over there.